everyone, it's Megan. This is Tyler.
Hello.
We are the two that run the channel. Tyler does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But today we're both going to be in the video. But we wanted to do a video on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, so the new ride at California Adventure. I think it's been open since May of 2017.
Sounds about right.
We're both on Reddit and we still see a lot of questions about it. So we thought we'd do like a little Q&A. What do you think of the outside?
The outside, it's very flashy.
My personal favorite, kind of in your face. Very like electric,
It's like industrial space.
Yeah, okay, industrial, that's the right word. Like the actual outside building, not my favorite. I like standing in the queue, like with the outside part.
Yeah, because you get to see the collector's space and see all of his little creatures and items like that. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah,
so they have like the different plants on the outside, and then the inside, yeah, lots once you hit in like in the building. The old Tower of Terror, not the library, but like the lobby to the hotel. Mm-hmm. Definitely lots of definitely lots to look at in there, which is nice because the line can get super long. I think I saw it was like 5 hours at one point. Yeah.
I remember when it was first opening, like you could go in the line in the morning and like you won't be getting on the ride till like 1 or later.
Yeah, we went the weekend after it opened, and that was like we beelined for the Fast Pass entrance. It was me, Tyler, my best friend, and my sister. And we got on decently with the Fast Pass though.
Yeah, I think we were also doing early morning though. Magic morning.
Yeah, we might have had Magic morning entrance that trip. Yeah. I really liked when the collector is like talking to you, so you go in the collector's office. And there's lots of little gadgets in there, but they have an animatronic Rocket. That's his name, right?
Rocket the Raccoon.
The raccoon. The animatronic is like amazing. I would think it's really a little raccoon up there talking to you. So definitely props to all the Imagineers on that. So once you go through, you get a little video just like Tower of Terror. It's originally the collector talking to you, and then Rocket like crashes the party and takes it over.
Yeah. Yeah, he comes in and tells you what you have to do. You have to raise your hands all the time. Yeah, you need,
the way that Rocket gets in to save everybody is you give him access with your handprint. Because you're supposed to be there, like the people there are there on like a tour of the building. So you're helping Rocket get all the other characters out because the collector caught them, trapped them, whatever. Okay, so you go through there and then you go through another line basically, which is, I don't know, kind of in the heart of the building.
Yeah, it's kind of like where the basement of the Tower of Terror was, and now you're kind of going through the basement of his collection place.
Yeah, there's they have a few things, but they hide like a few little like Easter eggs in there. So one of the ones I like is the Abominable Snowman from the Matterhorn.
The Yeti.
The Yeti, yeah. No, the Abominable Snowman.
I think it's the Yeti.
Are those like interchangeable terms?
Kind of.
I don't know. So, whatever, the Yeti, the Abominable Snowman, something from the Matterhorn. That's the big one I noticed. Do you remember any other ones?
No, I mean it's kind of more. I think that's the only like Disney thing. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it.
And they have the to like backtrack to the outside. They have the Avengers hatch outside, like hinting that they're gonna do some more Marvel Avengers type stuff in California Adventure. But once you get through the basement, if you will, then you get to get in line for the actual elevator. That was where they caught me filming and they asked me not to. So obviously I respected that. And you have to raise your hands for access to the elevator. You get in, you get seated. One thing that I prefer about the Tower of Terror is the cast members almost had a role.
Yeah. Like
Tower of Terror, they could be super grumpy or scary or give you like super cryptic warnings. I haven't experienced that on Guardians yet.
I think that they would still have to play around to try to find something that works with the scripts and stuff, because it's tough with the story of the ride.
Yeah, so the actual elevator, it's the exact same elevator they used for Tower of Terror. What's cool about Guardians is they have 6 different song choices well, I guess you don't get a choice, it's whatever you're given. But there's 6 different options, and each song has its own sequence. So whereas Tower of Terror, you knew exactly where all the drops were, Guardians, it's a little more flexible.
Yeah.
I think we've had Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Yeah.
I Want You Back, Jackson 5.
I have not had that, no.
I might have had that one. And then Burning Love.
Yeah.
That's cool because you don't know exactly what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that's iffy for me, and it's just my own personal preference, is whenever you stopped on Tower of Terror, your elevator just sat there and you watched the little scene play out. On Guardians, your elevator bounces.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
For me, it makes me nauseous.
Yeah.
Like the repetitive, I like the drops, but the repetitive like little motion, that, I don't know, it's not my favorite.
I don't know, for me it kind of gets the butterflies in the stomach going a little bit more before the big drop, so I like it.
Yeah, a lot of people really like it. It's just, I can write it once and I'm okay, but when people want to write it again, I'm like, I'll wait outside for the second time. But yeah, you go through the ride, they kind of break the fourth wall and the characters talk to you. Mm-hmm. When the elevator doors open for the different scenes, which makes sense because Rocket was talking to you in the collector's office, so that kind of just goes together. But yeah, the sequences go with the music, so that's pretty fun because they kind of hit some of the beats.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, I like music, so I like it when things line up like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just kind of wish, my only thing is when you're on the actual ride, if they changed the visuals according to like which song you get and stuff, I think that would have been cool, but then you're paying, you know, Chris Pratt and everybody a ton more money just for that. So.
Yeah, that is also another thing I liked that Disney bought Marvel, because I really like Chris Pratt, so I'm not complaining that he's now part of the Disney family. But yeah, you get off really in a really similar manner to Tower of Terror. You go down and walk through. You can see your picture. There's a connecting store. It's just not Tower of Terror themed anymore. It's all the Marvel product.
Yeah, which wasn't it already like half Marvel?
Yeah, they had started transitioning it from all the I mean, there can only be so much Tower of Terror merchandise for one store. Overall, a lot of people ask, like, is it better? Do you think it's better than Tower of Terror? See, how do you feel about this ride? Yeah, chicken!
The ride itself, just the jerking falling motion, I prefer. A lot of the ambiance, though, the old school Tower of Terror is cooler, in my personal opinion. So.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the outside aesthetic. It's really just not my style.
Yeah, again.
The inside's really cool though, so I'll give that to them. And I'm more like, I still watch Twilight Zone reruns sometimes. Tyler's always been the one that's into Marvel, and I like some of the stuff. It's just really nothing I've been super attracted to. I think it's a good ride, but just for me, because I love the Twilight Zone and I loved Tower of Terror, I just prefer it because of the theme. But I think I agree with Tyler, the ride itself, they definitely like kicked it up a notch, and that was nice.
My theory is, depending on whichever elevator you go on, depends on which song you get. I don't think it like, because usually we go and like, we actually normally get like the top left or right elevator, and that to me seemed to repeat the same song. So. Which
was Hit Me With Your Best Shot. We've had Hit Me With Your Best Shot a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And I've read that some people are like, I ride it until I've hit all 6 songs, and I just don't have the energy to ride Guardians all day long. Tyler might, if I was like, hey, you want to do that one day, I bet you he would take me up on it.
I would, I just would not want to battle all those other people.
Yeah, the lines can get crazy, but it's a new attraction, and like, we're annual pass holders, so we are lucky enough to have the opportunity to go a lot. For some people, they do, you know, one family trip a year, so of course they want to hit the big new ride. It's the same with Radiator Racers.
Yeah.
When Toy Story Mania opened, that was, I mean, both of those still get long lines.
Oh, I've seen them packed to the gills.
Still?
Yeah.
Maybe I just am not paying attention.
Yeah, well, and also like, you know, a nice thing about Radiator Racers and stuff like that, you know, you have the single racers, which, you know, your sister and somebody, like, they beat us onto the ride.
Oh, yeah. Tyler and I, was there anyone else? Was it my birthday trip? The recent trip?
Yes.
Okay, so we went and like 4 of us got in the regular line, and my best friend and my sister got in the single rider line, and they went and got food first.
Yeah.
They got food, and then they got in the single rider line, and they actually beat us. Does Guardians do single rider?
No.
You think they would to fill in?
It's either fast pass or
Okay.
like you just wait in the queue.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's our opinions on Guardians. It's good. It's good for sure. I would definitely recommend going on it. I'm just like I'm an old school and I don't do well with change.
Yeah.
That's not dealing with change is not my forte. So I don't know. It made me a little sad, but well, okay, it made me a lot sad. But it's good. I can't say it's a bad ride just because I wish it was still Tower of Terror.
Yeah, I think it's good to spice it up.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like to see even more, please feel free to subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching. And there will be some more videos like this if you guys are interested. So thank you and have a good night.
Have a good one, guys.